So what I've seen in you in the last 13 weeks is no growth, is no change, is no and in the greatest of ways, you have shown up consistent and steady and as an amazing leader, which I love seeing as someone who is just a couple of years your senior. The
We can laugh.
yeah, it's a wonderful thing to be able to give trust and faith in the following of somebody that um, holds a number that's much junior to mine, but not an emotional maturity. And it's a really wonderful space. And you have been steady and consistent and not shown wavering or change. And it's grateful. It's been a huge difference since I've met you in the last 2 years. You are growing into an amazing woman. You have grown out of an immaturity from when I first met you. And you're growing into an amazing woman, which is really, really cool to see. And I love having the opportunity to experience that. And I'm grateful to have experienced it. But in these last few weeks, it has been like a rock, and I'm grateful for it.
You've helped me so much tremendously, not just from everything you've taught me, but you've taken the time to help me lift my chin up, and you've singled me out a few times when you knew I needed it, and I did need it.
I will.
Wow, you can vocalize a lot of awesome, important, good, great words, big words. like,
Thank
you
you
are
so much.
you are so made for this. Oh my gosh, you're so good at it. Thank you, McKenzie.
Like being able to show like your growth and like stories that you tell in that sense too is that you can be in the position that you are now, but that didn't mean that you also didn't learn certain shit to get there. And just having that relatability of it and you being so transparent with a lot of that, especially with me personally in that sense too of like Ken's, I was just there like 2 years ago. I get it. I get it. And I know we have talked about this before too, and I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but to have like a feminine container to hold my space was definitely not something I was comfortable with. But to have it be such a sturdy feminine container that can also be vulnerable and then also serious and caring and nurturing, and you can be all of those things, but not have to be such a business savvy, do all the things either, and just really been that picture of what can be in that sense too, which has been super fun to see. Yeah, and see and feel and
I would say one thing that's really I've noticed over time is just like how grateful you are for us. And I think that feels really good to know, like we're all growing together. And just seeing it on your face and your excitement every week, like hypes us up. And like, I truly can feel, that obviously you want to be here too. um, and just seeing all of us grow, like it feels good. It feels like, your mom and we're your kids and you're watching us grow and you're really like celebrating our progress and all the exciting things in our life and, tough moments that we open up and just being there to support us through anything and calling us out when, some shit isn't right. Like, I wrote it down. I do not like, no, don't say that. Like, no, you're gonna rework how you're saying this. And I like that you've called this out on our bullshit because I think we need that transparency. Because I mean, don't I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
No
100%.
bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I appreciate everything and just really taking the time to be like, you need this. Even though I was really hesitant about things financially, like I'm really glad that I went through all of this because I think I've grown so much. I'm a much happier person and everything else will come with time. So
Yeah.
I think that's a great start and a great foundation. And I wouldn't have been able to do that without you.
I love you guys so much. And it's honestly been an absolute privilege and such a beautiful process to watch unfold for all of you. I would love to say that I'm proud of you, but there's something about that. Like, I just don't even feel like I get to say that because each of you worked so hard to get you where you are. It's been beautiful to witness. I can't take credit for the work that you've done. As much as I've been able to guide it, you at the end of the day are the individual who had to be your healer, had to be your accountability partner, had to give enough of a shit about yourself in order to show up every single day and do the work and the journal prompts and the assignments. And so, if anything, let this version of you propel you forward. You've made it. You've got your wings. You can literally pick up, do whatever, see whatever, be whoever, wherever, whenever you want.